everyone?
Yay!
Yay! So let's talk about some of the legal angles here and some of the claims made, particularly by Adam Schiff, who says, like, I don't even know who the whistleblower is.
I think realistically...
I had 4 Cadbury cream eggs in my boudoir in one of the drawers, and they were gone. And so I asked my 10-year-old, like, where are the cream eggs? She goes, I don't know where they are. Maybe they fell out.
Yeah, maybe.
So it seems like
they fell out.
Your 10-year-old should come work with me in defense.
But doing that. But on a serious note, though, this to me was really a sham. Because at the end of the day, we messy. And for Americans that are watching, there was no smoking gun. So it seemed like a partisan
I thought they would have
hearing.
something. I thought if they trotted these people who had been previously deposed out in front of all the cameras and all the networks, that there would be something new. There would be something concrete, and there would be something tangible and understandable that we could all take away
is the key.
And internalize whether or not we feel that's enough to take down a sitting president. And you watched the hearings. What did you make?
Yeah, I mean, I went bathtub playing Candy Crush.
It's actually a better use of time.
It is.
Because the only thing I perked up when Jim Jordan, as I discussed with Jillian Turner, when Jim Jordan was like, so you weren't there, and you didn't meet this guy, and you didn't do that thing, and you never talked about this, and you never filed that, and you don't know Giuliani.
And
the guy's like, nope, nope.
I would hate to someday be maybe losing.
Yeah, I overheard kind of a call that wasn't on speaker that was next to some guy's ear. But I think that what that guy heard and told me that he heard through a guy's ear is somehow, you're nodding.
Well, I mean, I can tell you that.
I'm still trying to trace the roots of that.
Cousin's baby mama, always trouble.
Right.
That's why I don't hang out with her anymore.
Listen.
Unless she's breeding French bulldogs.
That's true.
Hear ye. All right, panel returns shortly. Coming up, Hillary Clinton's new book about courageous women and since you have boobies, I'll start with you.
Sure, well, you know, sort of. It's really just a padded bra, but continue.
Here, sister. Why leave Margaret Thatcher off the list? Like, I understand Imelda Marcos, but Margaret Thatcher. A further quote from her interview with that British reporter said, look, I think all the time about what kind of president I would have been and what I would have done differently and what I think it would have meant to our country and our world.
Jeez.
The best.
But that's not the only woman that's a gutsy woman that she left off the list. There's that she admires, though, Margaret Sanger.
Yeah.
And she came up with the Negro Project, and of course, the former founder of Timpf.
But how exactly.
Well, you didn't see the rough drafts.
Yeah, right, exactly. That's probably the proposal.
I love that no one tells her no. That she's got many people under pressure telling her to get in the race.
Enormous.
Yes, enormous pressure. Who are these people?
Well, I think it's the benefit.
Kamala, no. Amy, done.
Right.
Tulsi, out. Liz, you're gone.
Remember Kirsten Gillibrand?
Right.
Throwback Wednesday for you there. She's a mom, you know.
I told you I liked him, but now I'm a big tease.
There it is.
It's sort of surprising for somebody who's criticizing Marxist.
Yeah, it very much is.
And oppressive and
But the
controlling.
Democratic field has already lost for the most part. I think the American public do see them as a bunch of
Guns.
Yeah.
That's the double whammy. But I still, it's like I look at this field. I think she's going to get in.
You think she's going to get in?
With Deval Patrick and Michael Bloomberg as late entries, she's looking at this going, oh, if there's a late way to get in here, then I'm going to sneak in behind the velvet rope.
Right.
But how does she get Liz Warren out of the way? She's been consulting her.
Until she got in. With this Democratic Party is so radical and so far left, you don't know which direction they're going to go in.
If you remember in 2016, she was like, I'm so progressive. I invented the word progressive. When Sir Edmund Hillary, whom I'm named after, was climbing Mount Everest by himself. All right, the panel's going to stick around because we've got a great game called Kennedy's Court. Here he is. Docket case number 1. All right, here we go. A Florida man called 911 to report that his cocaine was stolen. Investigators say David Blackman of Fort Walton Beach described himself as a drug dealer when he called police to report someone had stolen his coke and some cash. When a deputy arrived, he saw the man's cocaine still in the car's center console. Blackman was charged with drug possession, resisting arrest without violence, and possession of drug paraphernalia. How do you...
And I'm going to say, okay, look, you've got to prove that those drugs in his cup holder were the ones that he possessed. And he called, and his drugs were missing. I don't know where these drugs came from. Maybe it was the thief who put them there.
Right. Those are not the drugs in question.
That's exactly right.
You put those. Do you have a body cam?
Exactly. My client is the kind.
Is he guilty or innocent?
I think he's innocent. Just right, like losing your cocaine. If cocaine is what you do, that would be like if I lost my glasses.
How would you work?
How would I?
Your client is cleared.
Innocent.
The judge says innocent. Reform some of these arcane drug laws.
Yep.
No more reefer madness, Mike. Here's case number 2. An Oregon man was arrested with methamphetamines, a BB gun, and a business plan for how to sell drugs written in a notebook. 31-year-old Eric Mosaico was a passenger in a Mercedes stopped by police in Beaverton. He allegedly fled the scene, but when cops searched his vehicle, they found meth, heroin, a knife, a BB gun, and a business plan for selling drugs written in a notebook. Mosaico was found a few blocks away and arrested on charges including drug and weapons possession. How do you defend him?
Jump out the window and go start a new life.
Okay, here's my quick.
That's my approach.
Does he have red hair?
That's great.
Is it red hair or blonde hair? It looks a little red.
Oh, it's I'd say that he's strawberry blonde.
Okay,
Got a business plan because every other business plan says don't be a strawberry blonde man with a baby face selling drugs.
Yeah,
I think because he's from
the Three Rivers League, which might or might not have included my high school. So I say he's innocent, right? Because he's jumped out the window.
Undefeated.
He's got strawberry blonde hair, and he's from Beaverton.
I could never convict a defendant with strawberry blonde
Here
hair.
is case number 3. John Wayne Gacy had strawberry blonde hair.
Well, good thing I wasn't on that jury.
An Arizona bride and groom were arrested on their wedding night for inciting a brawl and assaulting a cop. Around 9:30 p.m., police responded to a call from a woman wearing a wedding dress assaulting an employee of a local business on Whiskey Row. When cops arrived, they found Ashley Jordan and her new husband, Eric Cordova. They reportedly argued with police, and a fight ensued. Several members of the wedding party allegedly ran over and began attacking the officers. The happy couple was charged with aggravated assault on an officer, resisting arrest, and disorderly conduct. Is this defensible?
She's a bride. Maybe she thought this was a late bachelorette party, and this guy wasn't a cop, he was a stripper. And wife of the year, she saves her husband from an attacking police stripper.
Yeah.
And that's my defense.
And who knows?
I think the excitement drove the night.
Look, and I don't want them all to be innocent, but the stripper defense, very solid. You were on solid ground there, my friend. All right, our final case of the night. A California woman was charged with drinking a 6-pack in a Target fitting room. 21-year-old Alicia Johnson allegedly stayed in a fitting room for more than an hour before she attempted to leave the store with $200 worth of merchandise without paying. After stopping her, loss prevention officers also found an empty sixer inside the fitting room she had occupied. She was charged with shoplifting and had 3 other warrants out for her arrest at the time of the bust.
So I don't know, but maybe, but they've all been innocent.
They've all been innocent. Let's throw the book at her.
Warrants,
She's guilty. 3 priors. She's probably assaulting a stripper and a cop. All right. Well, this has been fantastic. Mike, we look forward to the next round.
Thank you.
And thank you so much,
Thank you
Giano.
for having
And
me.
Kat, coming up, violence continues to spread in Hong Kong.